Definitely special thanks. You can see up top here. Special thanks to Golden Gaming. They were able to get us this game. It was tough to get, but because they are a game store, they had access to it, and they gave it to us at a great price as well. So thank you very much. If you're all in the Oregon Troutdale area, you can check out Golden Gaming online. They're on socials on Facebook and Instagram at Golden Gaming, and you can also order singles from them online. I used to work there. They have a lot of great Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Lorcana, like a lot of great singles there. So you can go check out their stuff. So yeah, big thanks to them for helping us get this game. If you're watching this video later, or if you happen to jump in the chat now, welcome. We're so glad to have you here. Savepoint Ministries. You can check out our website. I'm a doof. I got Golden Gaming socials on there. That's good. Hey, Golden Gaming, thank you very much for everything that you've done. But also, our socials are at Savepoint Min on Twitch, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We on all them things. I think we're on X, but like Twitter, but we don't tweet because Twitter's gross. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and start opening this up, y'all. First and foremost, this is unquestionably the biggest game I've ever seen. Let me show you real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. I want to show you the other one. Kyle and I, Kyle, my co-host, he and I got the Bloodborne game like a long time ago. It's an incredible game. It is so much fun. But go ahead and check out the box comparison here, where it's a little bit bigger left to right, but like you can see the width of the game here. And then this is actually a cube. It is massive. So, well, the other game, Bloodborne, is a little bit wider. It is nowhere near the depth of this beast of a game. So, Elden game, Realm of the Grafted King, there are several expansions that have already come out. I will likely be getting those as well eventually here. I mean, likely. Definitely. When is the question. You can see on each side, it says Elden Ring, the board game, Realm of the Grafted King. And then on the back, it's got a real good description of the game. These are, honestly and truly, I'll play these games once or twice. Hopefully I'll play Bloodborne's super fun, actually. It's a really, really good game, so I hope to play it more often. But I think I've played it 3 times total. I get them for the minis. The minis are incredible. They are really well made. I love painting them. My wife and I love painting minis. We have, you can see some of them in the background here. We got all these guys. I don't think any of these are the Bloodborne ones, but I have some Bloodborne minis that we have done and painted and whatnot. And they're just fun to have. We use them for D&D, like we'll have people fight monsters. So, all right, let's actually go ahead and open up the plastic on this thing. Hopefully this is not bobbing and yeah, it is bobbing a little bit here, but that's all right. All right, here we go.
No matter what you're... yeah, I'm pretty sure bosses do damage to you.
Got that open. Oh, this thing is a beast. It's a big boy. Jeez. Come on. All right, we got the plastic. Get out of here, plastic. Okay. I think the stand that I have the camera on is like just barely touching the table, so whenever I shake the table, or shake the table, shakes the camera too. Here we go. It's also a cooperative game. I love co-op games. They're my preference. Same thing with Bloodborne as a co-op game. Oh, look at it. Oh, chat, it's beautiful. Elden Ring board game, Realm of the Grafted King scenario book. So, looks like this is going to be, I want to make sure y'all can see it too. It's almost D&D like in the way that it's written out. Like there are things to read. I mean, I'm going to give you a real quick thing here. Bodies lie everywhere, deep red painting the pale stone with misdeed. From the way these men fought reckless and undisciplined, you're sure that they were bandits rather than the soldiery you've encountered elsewhere. Like, This feels like a D&D module. Oh, can I take some of this and put it in a D&D module? Chat, if I can put some of this in a D&D module. So this is the scenarios. These are probably the things you're going to be going through. Then we have the actual rule book here. How big is this? This is always the challenge. Oh, it's not too bad. That's real good. It's you know, it's not terrible. It is large, but it's not untenable. Man. So, I mean, I actually love the layout of this. Real easy to read, very well sectioned out. Whenever they have it sectioned out like this, I find it much, much easier to understand because my brain can just process one thing at a time here. Here's our rule book. All right, the encounter book. This one's got different binding. Why, I wonder? Oh, I bet you it's because they want you to be able to fold it backward like this. Okay, so the encounter book, what is the difference between this and the other stuff? Oh, this looks like the actual map. We got Fort Height, Stormgate, Storm Hill. Because look, yeah, here's encounter book A, B, C, oh chat, D. Oh, thank goodness. I think it is. So look, there's going to be like a Fort Height and a something for everything, because the idea is that you are going to, you know, an early trial, you're going to this is your board. This is what you're playing on. So the encounter book is your actual game board, I think. And they have 4 of them to make 4 corners of a board, and you just set them all together. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I like that. Okay, we got some of the minis here. What are these guys? These guys look like, oh, they're demi-humans. Oh, they came out great. Look at the little demi-humans here. Chat. Here, I'll stand up. This is the better camera here, so I'm trying to show you on this one. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Here, let's try here instead then. Maybe this will focus a little bit better. Maybe not. No, whatever it is, the minis are really well made. So flexible is actually good. A lot of times you'll think that flexible means poor quality or whatnot, but flexible, if it's too brittle, it'll break more easily, it'll snap. And so a little bit of flexibility is definitely good in minis, especially with like clubs and outstretched arms, wings, things that will stick out really far. Those guys are pretty cool. Okay, what do we have here? This is, oh, so this is just kind of like a poster, and it's got the campaign structure underneath here. So this is how a campaign works. So, oh, interesting. So there are several different ways to play here. What it's saying is that, here, I'll put it back here actually. So what you can see is that here, these are 5 different expansions, but the expansions are actually all part of a greater campaign. And the idea is this is the center one. Everything would lead into this, with the exception of the Stormvale Castle, which will be the sequel to this one. But the Weeping Peninsula would lead into this. The Flying Dragon Agil, Erd Tree Avatar, and Limgrave Depths. Those must be, because these ones are actually just individual bosses. I wonder what, like, are those just single encounters? Curious. I'll have to find out. That looks good though. I like that. All right. So these look like character boards. Yeah, here. There are several. So I'm going to put this here so you can see it. And then I'm going to look at one here too. So this is kind of how Bloodborne was set up as well, where you have your character. The character has a trait, a class feature. I don't know what profile is here, but the cool thing is there's different decks, combat decks. You can see here, combat deck, attribute deck, and then like your armor, weapon, and talisman and things like that. And these are the ways that you help track your character as you're playing. Bloodborne is a deck builder in that way, and I'm guessing that Elden Ring is as well. We have touched this much of it, chat. I'm genuinely curious. I mean, I know at one point we're going to get to some of the larger minis, and I'm really excited for that. All right. These are our punchables here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, no cheating. I'm going to put this down here. We're going to cover that up here first. So these look like life counters, things like that. It's got numbers and spin down dials. This one just sort of status markers. We got like skulls and cuts and leaves and things like that. Different items in the game. You know, whether you got bleed is what I'm guessing there. These little red flags are like places that you're going to go and fight somebody, things like that. At least in the actual game. Okay. So it looks like that's it for the board game itself. I'm guessing beyond here we have exclusively minis. And this is, I mean, look, the game is great and I'm excited for the game. This is why I wanted to do an unboxing, was to get to these guys. All right, starting off, we have a lot of the early stuff in Limgrave. We've got the bats. See, a large bat. This is the kind of stuff that in D&D, it's real hard to find miniatures like this. Like, there are large bats in Dungeons and Dragons, and to find one, let alone several of them, can get not only pretty expensive, but they're all pre-made and they don't look great because they're, you know, pre-made, pre-painted plastic miniatures, things like that, and they're kind of janky. You know, they're not the best. They do the job, they're not the best. But to be able to have these and to custom paint them, especially when you get more than one, if you buy more than one mini that's pre-made, they all look identical, and it's hard to tell which one is which. What we do, and so for like a bat like this, what we would do is we would have him painted exactly the same, but there would be a blue light that shines in the back. We would dry brush this all blue in the back, so he's got a blue light in the back, but this one would have a yellow light shining on his wings in the back. And so they all look natural. They all look like they're real bats. They just have different lights shining on the back, but you, as the DM or the person in charge, can say to yourself on your notes, like, that's bat blue, bat yellow, bat green, Batman. No, not that one, but things like that. So, for example, again, here's another one. We got some soldiers here, some real soldiers, and these guys, pretty simple, straightforward warriors here. They look good, great minis, but we would like paint their shields different colors, or we may even do their uniforms different colors altogether, like, because again, as long as they look the same in essence, we are just fine varying color schemes. That way it's easier to tell them apart. Oh, look, this is one of the, oh my gosh, what are these guys called? I don't remember. They're at the Crumbling Fair Missoula. This is kind of early to have one of these guys here. Again, maybe this is a better spot. Yeah, that's a much better spot like that. So these guys are in the Crumbling Fair Missoula. I know that there's like a portal that you can take pretty early on that will drop you into a couple of these guys, but that still feels pretty early compared to the other things here, like bats and soldiers and rats. That's a good, it's a good looking rat there. I like that one quite a bit. All right, that's the first layer. Well, second, I guess we already had the demi-humans. Okay. Let's stash this off to the side here. Second layer. Oh, okay, here's the second layer. Oh, nice. We got a lot of normal-sized guys here. So, we have smaller rats. Yeah, I guess here's been better, right? So we got some of the smaller rats here. Or I guess these are actually medium in D&D type terms. We got some wolves here.
Remember that you can dash.
And we have these little pests, these absolute monsters. These are these stone guys that you'll find in the tombs. They're always hiding around corners and hanging up on walls and stuff, and they're the worst. And they inflict bleed in like 5 seconds. These guys legit are the reason I did a bleed run. I know that everybody uses the Rivers of Blood sword, but the reason I took to that so strongly is because how strong bleed was against me. Okay, I think I have to stand up for this one. Oh gosh, chat. Okay, we're gonna save this one for later. Hang on. This one's so good, chat. Hang on. All right, here we go. Come on.
Oh, he killed
It is
himself.
like in there. I almost wish they had done 2 boxes, because like retrieving those bottom things are really, really rough. Okay, so we talked about a lot of different decks and whatnot, and so it looks like here is where we have some of our, a lot of our cards. I mean, a lot of cards. Wow, kind of crazy. We have these guys, which are riding around. Like if you get near the forest, these guys are riding horses or just walking around. But then we have some of the stronger soldiers, some of the knights. Again, dang it, I keep forgetting that here is better.
No, it does not.
So we got some of these guys here. But more importantly, I think these are the player characters. So, yep.
Whoops.
We have a samurai here.
Don't use
Come on.
fire
Yeah, there we go. We got a samurai here. We have... I think... I can't remember which one this was. Is it just soldier, maybe? Templar? I can't remember exactly what this one's called, but he's got normal sword and shield guy. Then I think this one was the... man, it's been too long since I played. I think this was the priest, but he's the one who's got like something around his neck.
Hold on, all around all of these.
There.
Destroy them.
And then lastly... Oh, my daughter's going to be sneaking behind me here, apparently.
Oh, hey, look, it's a sword.
Careful. We have...
Ow!
I'm not sure which one this is. Again, these are things that I'll have to look back up. I'm not been too long since I played Elden Ring, and so I'd have to dig back into it, whatnot.
Hold on, let me round up some more people.
All right. Now for the last little bit here. Oh wait, got a little bag here? Oh, it's like little spots, little dots.
Hey, don't hit the ones
This?
doing that, because I could flame destroy them and it might kill
Maybe
them.
this way?
See?
There we go. Got it. Sort of.
Ow.
It's what? Hang on. I'm so sorry, chat. We got this. There we go. Okay. And then the last one, man, that one was really heavy. No wonder it was on the bottom. All right. This here. This is going to be fun. So first and foremost, we got some hexagonal tiles here. I'm not sure what these will be used for. It's got, I mean, it looks like part of a map here, maybe? Dang it. I'm going to learn again at some point. So not exactly sure what's going on there, but the real joy here is the big models. So we got not a demi-human queen, but it's at the end of one of the early tunnels. This is a demi-human duo. The second one is in here as well. We have one of these guys, which you can find again in the tombs. A lot of them will just kind of, some of them are bosses, some of them will just be wandering around. We have two giants.
I'm gonna go back to the prison.
Man, again, one like this, I mean, for D&D is perfect. Like, they make great models for D&D. We have
I'm pretty sure
the early, not an Earth Tree Avatar, a Tree Sentinel. We have that Tree Sentinel that you get when you first walk out. And finally, we have Morgoth, which is the first boss that you face. I mean, if you kind of just go the traditional path, I should say. Look at him, chat. Oh, he looks so cool. Okay, so overall, there is a lot here. I mean, stacks on stacks of stuff. I'm definitely going to be exploring this for the next little while here and flipping through the rules and whatnot, but mostly, like I said before, I'm excited for these minis. We have some really, really cool minis here that are not only just awesome in general, but especially if you are a fan of Elden Ring. These are iconic enemies that we have here, and being able to paint some and kind of take some on my own style, my own path is really exciting. And it also seems to be that the stream went just fine. It looks like things went well. So that's it for the stream today, chat. Yeah, just 20 minutes-ish, half an hour. Like I said, it's going to be real quick, just testing things out and then unboxing because, man, this is fun. Thanks for watching, chat, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Wait, hang on. Before I go, I got to remind you, first of all, thank you to Going Gaming. We really appreciate that they were able to get this game for us, that they gave us a very fair price, and that, I mean, something like this would be very, very difficult to acquire, so really glad that they were able to get this for us. Check them out on Instagram and YouTube at Going Gaming. That's not Going Gaming, it's Go In Gaming, so no G in the middle there. So yeah, and then come check us out on our socials, like I said before, twitch.tv/SavePointMin, at SavePointMin on Instagram, YouTube, or not on YouTube, we're finished on YouTube, twitch.tv, or chat, at SavePointMin on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And hey, if you're somebody who's looking for a community of people who share your hobbies, but also want to help you grow and get to know Jesus and know what it's like to know him, check out our website, Savepoint Ministries. We love that each and one of, oh my gosh, chat, I'm so out of practice and I don't know, I'm not tired, I'm fine, I don't know what's going on. We love that each and every one of you were here today, but always remember that there's a church out there that would love it if you were there.